Okay guys, so for this Halloween I ordered this wood slices pretty much from Amazon. They were $12.99. It was like 14 something plus tax, and I used the Prime account, so shipping was free. So this is usually how it looks. Most of them are pretty clean. There's just pretty flat surface. And so what I did is I googled some skull images, some calaveras for Halloween. It's August right now, but um, I've been trying to do some art projects for Halloween. So here's this one. This is the female, and the eyes have glow in the dark paint, and the nose is also glow in the dark, as well as the center of the flower. These are the first ones I made. And I use pool blue in the mouth, and I also use metallic red on the flowers. The only colors I have around right now. This one I went with metallic red on the eyes, green on the glow in the dark on the nose, and blue on the mouth. I really like that blue. And I also did some Freddy Krueger ones. So this one is you could kind of see it. It's kind of like a silhouette of the gloves, and kind of hard to recognize this one. And then this is the glove set, the right hand. I was gonna do the left hand also, but I haven't yet. And I also did Freddy Krueger. This was a bit more tricky to make this one. It's I had to use the smallest, thinnest flat tip brush, because there's a lot of detail in this. So I did sketch it out on here first. You might be able to see some of the pencil lines, and then I went on with the apple barrel black paint. So that's all I use on all my art projects is apple barrel paint. It's like 50 cents for a bottle, and they last for a long time. I should have gone with that to begin with. I used to buy acrylic for canvas, and oh my god, I couldn't do details, and it was just dry up into plastic. Some people are into that, so it's more expensive too, and I didn't have the right brushes and stuff. So for my birthday I got a bunch of apple barrel paint, I got a bunch of brushes and drawing pads, so I've been sketching stuff. And so this, I meant to order like a coaster one. It said 3 inches by 3, so I figured, hey, that's enough for a glass bottle. And then I was gonna use Mod Podge to seal it, which I still need. I think I have it as storage. I'm gonna have to buy a new Mod Podge. I'm trying to get one that's super thin just to coat it, or maybe I'll just get spray coating from Walmart. They also have like this seal spray. Might be better, but this does not fit a cup. It's 3 by 3, but I think it's measured diagonally like this and like that instead of like this, because I read some of the comments afterwards, and it said the reviews that there was 2.8 by 2.8, all of them. They are very symmetrical. They're all perfectly cut and everything. It's really thin, which I like, but not thin enough to where it'll break. So you could drop these and it'll be fine. And it came with like 60. So for the price, it ain't bad, and it's like $16 or $18 if you want to get like the 4-inch one. That one I'm pretty sure is also going to be measured diagonally. So I lost my ruler, so I can't show you guys right now, but I'll test run it with the cup. So I'll use the back side just in case. But so this is your regular cup, regular size cup. And so, oh, actually it does fit. Oh my god, I don't know, it looks super tiny to me. Holy shit, it does fit. Wow. Somebody else told me, they were like, hey, that's not gonna fit on the cup. And yeah, it does fit. It's more than enough. Wow. Let me test another cup out. Right now time's 3 o'clock. I have to get ready for work, but wow, it does fit. Let me try this. This one. Oh, they do fit. Oh my god, so embarrassing. Okay, so I guess it does fit for a coaster size. I'll be updating my review because I was like, I don't think it's enough for my cups. It's too small. But no, now you think of it, it's decent size. Wow. Mine might actually be 3x3. No, I mean, seems like an inch to. I don't know. It still seems like less than 3 inches. But it's more than enough for my coaster to make a coaster. So I'm actually pretty hyped up now. And if I make bigger ones of these, I might order the bigger slices that they have. And I could get a picture frame and put them like this side by side or long ways. I have a lot more to work with, so I'm gonna be making more of the skulls. And I'm gonna get some of that Jiffy, I think it's called Jiffy glow in the dark paint. I've done that before. And that one leaves kind of like a really nice 3D imprint of the glow. So you don't gotta put a lot of coating from the glow paint. So that Jiffy paint, I sell it at Walmart. It's like $8 for like 6 or 8 different colors, but there's a decent amount. I use those Dollar Tree skulls last year, the white ones, and then I put glow in the dark paint all over it. They came out really cute. I wish I could show you one. Maybe I could find a photo on my Instagram. If I find one, I'll post it at the end of the video. Although the pictures don't do it justice, they look amazing, and they absorb the lighting pretty good, so you could even use your iPhone light on it. It'll absorb the light, turn it off, and it'll be bright for a minute. For a while, it's like, I think it's like 18 minutes, depending on how long you leave it on sunlight or house light or phone light. But all the glow in the dark paint I've worked with recently, it's been really good. Like I've done some canvas and glow in the dark. I wasn't too happy with it. Was the apple barrel one? It was like $2 something. But I didn't have the right brush, nor did I put enough coating. It was just like a light brush. I was supposed to fill it up, I think. So I'm gonna try to make small stencils for that, and that way I could just pour glow in the dark paint on it, and then cut the excess glow in the dark paint off the edges, and then I'll have something glow in the dark, maybe. But for now, this is what I have. This is what I have for now. I'll be making another video for when I'm done with the rest of them. But yeah, I'm really stoked now. They fit, and I'll try to post a photo of the slices, the exact name, brand, and everything. They're pretty good. I'm really happy with them. They're pretty smooth. I have no problem with any kind of pencil, marker, Sharpie. I think my dog chewed my Sharpie and my Sharpie pen, so I'm not able to do. I don't know how good Sharpie pen would be on this, because some Sharpie pens do leak through the wood crack, but that's if you leave it too long. So maybe I might use Sharpie like for the sweater and the hat part when I make another one. And then I'll just use regular black. It looks exactly the same. It's the same shade of black. It looks almost like Sharpie black. It's really, really dark, which I love. And this one I made a stencil. Like I drew it, made a stencil, but it was really hard around here to cut and leave the lines. So I just kind of eyeballed it out here. And then the hands, I left this hand like not drawn and eyeballed it. And then I wasn't supposed to have a little finger down there, but I accidentally brushed too much. But hey, it looks pretty good. This one, and my brush is pretty decent. Like, look how thin that is. And over here too, you can see a little bit of the pencil where I drew, which I'll be erasing later. I went lightly with the pencil and then went over with the brush, and I'm pretty happy with this one. I'm gonna be doing more of this ones too, and adding glow in the dark. This one's, I think I'm gonna keep them in that form, just no glow in the dark on this ones. It's kind of hard to combine just black paint and glow in the dark if you're gonna do like a stencil. Now if you do it off the back like with a Jiffy paint, it's much better, because that Jiffy pen has a really small tip, so you could use it as a pencil. And you know, like the lines over here, like those lines that are curvy in the top of the skull and the circles, you could do those really nicely. You could the Jiffy pen glue thing has the tip, like I said. It's really easy to use and they come out pretty thin. It's not as viscous, but it's viscous enough to where it won't drip. So you could have it drying and you don't have to worry about it smearing away unless you touch it. But like I said, Jiffy Paint's really good. Apple Barrel's really good on flat surfaces like this. And for detail, Apple Barrel is like the best for details. I'm definitely gonna be making more on this one. I'm sure people are gonna like that one. I'm gonna try to make another hand like this one or a few. And I'm gonna try different designs of gloves. And oh, I also have other silhouettes I've been looking at. I'm gonna do Dexter from the show Dexter. And also, what's his name? The guy from Transporter. I found some silhouettes, so I'm gonna try to do them. I try to edit it a bit to where it's got my own unique taste. To where, so I'll look at a few images online. I'll get like say some shading from one side of the design, and then I'll look at another one. And I'm like this one. I found one online. It was a little bit different design down here. I decided to change it up. I didn't really like the design online. It was too dirty. Like if like somebody just got a photo of the app, darken it. Oh, my bad. Got a photo of the glove, darken it, and then you know how you could do contrast, and it just looked pretty messy, so you could barely tell what it was except for the name. This one, I mean, you could kind of tell that there's the 4 knives there, and then this is technically supposed to be the thumb, and then this is the glove. I don't know if I'll be making more of this. This was kind of difficult. See how I changed the design as I was painting, because I was like, hey, you know what, it looks better this way, or it'll look better that way. And I had to ask people too, like, hey, what do you think I should do? It's gonna look better. Has some insight on it, you know. And then so I'm gonna do Dexter from the Dexter TV show, which we barely got onto. I know, super late. We're like on season 3, episode 9, and we love it. And then I'm gonna do some other TV show stuff. Like I'm gonna do Dracula. Probably gonna do definitely gonna do Halloween. Michael Myers. I'm gonna do Michael Myers, Hatchet, Knife, and what's the other movie? Crystal Lake Camp one. That's Jason, right? I'm also gonna do Jason with his knife, his mask on there, but I'm definitely gonna do more of this. We've got a lot of requests for this, and and then I have a drill bit, so I might drill some holes here to make it hang up, so you could hang it up like by the door, at the window, or anywhere you want to hang it. And there's also magnetic tape that they sell at Walmart, which you could put a block on the corners back here, or a whole block, and then you could stick this to the fridge, and you could put them side by side like this on the fridge. It's a bunch of ideas I've been coming up with. My dog's going crazy. Hey mamas, come down. So I'll catch you guys later. I gotta get ready for work. Thank you for tuning in. Bye bye.